Hey there, welcome to week 2 of Pointe class. Hopefully you all did what you were supposed to last week. This week is going to be pretty much the same, except for I'm asking more out of you. Just a heads up, next week I'm going to ask you to film yourselves doing 1 to 3 exercises, and then you're going to post it on YouTube. So if you think that there's going to be some sort of issue with that, start figuring it out now, because now you have 2 weeks to figure out how to get it done. Okay, so today for conditioning, which I'm going to have you do every day again. Just expect conditioning to always be every day. This time we are going to do 10 calf raises again, except this time we're going to not only do them parallel, we're going to do them turned in and also turned out, 10 times for each. Then we're going to do 10 squats, then we're going to do 10 leg lifts for each leg, and then we're going to do 10-second planks, but we're going to do left, center, and right. And we're going to repeat all of that 3 times. So here we go. My iTunes would mess up right now. Sorry. Alright. 10 calf raises. Here we go. 5, 6, 7.
Getting born in the state of Mississippi. Papa was a copper and mama was a hippie. In Alabama, she was swinging a hammer. Price you gotta pay when you break the panorama. She never knew that there was anything more than gold. What in the world does your company take me for? Black bandana, sweet Louisiana, robbing on a bank in the state of Indiana. She's a runner, rebel and a stunner. On the merry way saying, baby, what you gonna? Looking down the barrel of a hot metal 45. Just another way to survive. California, rest in peace. Simultaneous release. California, show your teeth. She's my priestess. I'm your priest. Yeah, yeah. She's a lover, baby, and a fighter. Should've seen her coming when it got a little brighter. With a name like Diana, California, day was gonna come when I was gonna mourn you. A little loaded, she was stealing another breath. I love my baby to death. California, rest in peace. Simultaneous release. California, show your teeth. She's my priestess. I'm your priest. Yeah, yeah. Who knew that all this time? Who knew that all this time? You keep saying goodbye. Push the fader, gifted animator, 1 for the now and 11 for the later. Never made it up to Minnesota. North Dakota man was a gunner for the quota. Down in the Badlands, she was saving the best for last. It only hurts when I laugh. Gone too fast. California, rest in peace. Simultaneous release. California, show your teeth. She's my priestess, I'm your priest. decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I say, oh. I got your hey, oh. Now listen what I say, oh. When will I know that I really can go to the well once more? Time to decide on when it's killing me. When will I really see all that I need to look inside? Come to believe that I better not leave before I get my chance to ride. When it's killing me, what do I really need? All that I need to look inside. Hey, oh, listen what I say, oh. Come back and hey, oh, look at what I say, oh. The more I see, the less I know, the more I like to let it go. Hey, oh.
When we make this
Whoa,
the sound where I sit with our shoulder blades up and ground. Here we go.
deep beneath the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Barely divided by a world so one-decided, and there's nowhere to go. In between the cover of another perfect wonder, and it's so white as snow. Running through the field where all my tracks will be concealed, and there's nowhere to go. Oh! When to descend to amend for a friend all the channels that have broken down. Now you bring it up, I'm gonna ring it up just to hear you sing it out. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe what we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I say, oh. I got your hey, oh, listen what I say, oh.
See, that was easier than last week's. Make sure you do that at least once a day. And if you want to add the abs part of the leg lifts every time, obviously that's fine. If not, just do it the third time every time you do the rotations. Okay, we're not going to put our point shoes on yet. We're going to do our pre-point stuff. Yes. Alrighty. Here we are. So I know my camera takes like inverted pictures, so when I say I'm doing left, it looks like I'm doing right, but I promise it doesn't really matter which order you do things in. So I'm starting with my left foot, and we're going to do the uppercase alphabet, and we talked about the full inflection, and you want to go through each one with each letter. So here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, I think I just wrote my J backwards because I'm a moron, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now, every once in a while, you see how I cheat and I use my whole leg to like make it bigger. That's technically cheating. You really only want to use your ankle. So now we're going to do the right foot. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now, if you have TheraBands or ankle weights at home, that will make this more difficult, and I definitely recommend that, especially if you have a weak ankle, Amanda. Alright, next we are going to go to your bar, cabinet, whatever you're doing, and you're going to take a wide second. And we're going to do slow releves, and you want to get all the way out over those arches of your foot, and you want to maintain turnout. So the higher you go, we're going to pull, pull, pull those hamstrings under, keep this tucked under, and keep as much turnout as you can. The other thing we're looking for is to roll through every bone of the foot. So here we go. We're going to start with just doing 10. And we're going to go up, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Repeat, up, hold, and down. This is 3, down, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do pose coupes, and this is something that I know all of you can do just fine on your own, so it has nothing to do with you being able to just practice pose coupes, because next week it's going to start turning into piques with no turn, and I have no doubt that you can do pique turns or poses, but the point is you can't do them in your pointe shoes yet, and we're practicing doing these flat-footed the right way, so that when you put your pointe shoes on, you're more sure of what's going on. So, things that you really need to make sure you're doing. You get a nice, good point that you're getting ready to go up to, because if you're wearing your pointe shoes, if your foot's not pointed, then you're not ready to go. You need to come off of a plie because it's going to spring. The other point of these is that these do travel. Do not pull up underneath yourself. That's really harder. It's much harder work than going out to your foot. You're going to balance better if you go out, and it's better for your joints in your leg and your foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 pose coupes to the right, like standing on my right foot and putting my left foot in coupe. And each time I go up, we're going to hold for a quick 1, 2, 3. So, the other thing that you need to make sure is we're not going up on a bent knee. That is a bad, bad habit that everyone wants to do in their pointe shoes, and you need to get rid of that habit before it even starts. So we're going to do 3 pose coupes going this way. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold, 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 down. And hold, 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 down. And hold, 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 down. Now, I'm sure you saw on that last one I fell forward a little bit. Obviously, we don't want to fall at all, but if you're going to fall, I'd rather you fall forward because you have to go up to that leg And if you're going to go anywhere, your momentum should be taking you forward. Now we're going to do 3 pose coupes to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold, hold. Ah, that was bad. I'm sorry. And hold, hold, hold. And hold, hold, hold. And hold, hold, hold. And obviously even I can stand to practice these some. So all this pre-point stuff that we did today, I also want you to do this with your conditioning every day and do those pose coupes at least 3 times each direction. Okay, now you can put your pointe shoes on. I never heard from anybody about their pointe shoes, so I'm interested to know about that. And if nobody answers me, then I'll just see them in your videos next week, or the week after that, I suppose. I also remember Amanda saying she was wearing her pointe shoes at Ballet, Oklahoma. Are you all still doing that? And then my next question is, does your teacher ever give you pointe-related corrections? And I don't know, I just want to know how that's going. I'd be interested to know what if they are saying anything, what they are saying. Lord of the Rings is on right now. It's probably why I can't count to 10. Okay. We're going to do that same stepping up to pointe exercise that we did last week, except for we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to still step, and then rather than stepping down, we're going to and roll down. We're going to start, first time through, we're going to do it on the right foot. Second time through, we'll do it stepping up onto the left foot.
Pointe work. À la barre. Stepping up to pointe. Prepare.
Make sure to keep your heads up. Do that again. This time stepping up onto your left.
Pointe work. À la barre. Stepping up to pointe. Prepare.
Okay, next thing we're going to do is the preparation for sauté exercise, the same one that we did last week. We're not changing it at all. So that's where we stand in first, we spring up, then we spring down, and we recover. So it's just like a jump, except for you never actually leave the ground. We're doing this because we're getting ready to do more springy stuff, so you just want to kind of get the feel of springing without jumping. So 3 in first, point down due to second, 3 in second, repeat everything.
Preparation for Sutti. Introduction.
Okay, we're going to use that springing that we just did to do a combination of échappés, and it's just échappés the whole time out to second position. We're going to start them in fifth. I know when we just do plain relevés, I let you kind of have a narrow second position, and yes, your second position is going to be a little bit narrower in your pointe shoes. But on these échappés, I'd really like to see you go as far as you can possibly go and still be on top of your box. So really focus on that. Focus on keeping your turnout. When you get out to second, we don't want to see you parallel or worse. And then we really want to focus on not leaving the ground. We're not jumping out there. We are springing. I'm doing these on carpet. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how that's going to go, like as far as meeting any weird resistance. The other thing you want to make sure is you're not relying on your arms to get up there. So if it comes down to it and you have to make yourself just put a finger or 2 fingers to allow yourself balance, then do that. But don't rely on this to get you up there. That strength has to come from down here. Breathe, we're going to do it again. Next, we're going to do relevés on Sankium, or as you probably know them as susus. You just want to make sure that both feet are pulling in together, and again that we're not leaving the ground, we're not jumping up to point, we're springing up to point. I think most often people tend to have their strong foot come to their less strong foot, but you really want to make sure that both are coming up together. I have this handy little black dot on my shoe that I can use. You want to go to your black dot. If you had a dot that was right between your toe and your heel when you're standing in fifth, both feet want to come to that spot. So we're going to do 7, and échappé to change. Change. Another thing you want to watch out for when you're doing those is you want to make sure that you are plying both feet, in terms of when you come down, both feet, here we go, both heels, are actually coming down and not, oh, of course it's my other one that's doing it, and not popping up. See how that heel likes to pop up? Everyone does it. Make sure that that goes all the way down. Okay, so that's all I have for you this week. I want you to make sure to do your point exercises, the actual point ones, at least 3 times this week. And then everything else I want you to do every day. I'll be back. It'll have to be next Saturday. So I'll make my next video next Saturday. Hope everybody's doing well. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I can't change anything if I don't hear from you. Thanks. Bye.